Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner, right? My mother has sabotaged one of my few chances of getting Boom Boom. That woman's selfishness has cost me a chance to open the bloody floodgates, and they need opening. I had a date today. Didn't talk about it, didn't build it up because I didn't want to get dashed down again like it always happens, but I was ready, I was prepared, right? Finished my stream last night, went upstairs, got my lovely shirt that I'm wearing, a little bit of chest hair to entice. I got it all ready, I ironed it, laid it out on my bed, right? Run a bath, came down for a cup of tea, and I bought myself earlier in the evening a tiny Toblerone. My tiny Toblerone was missing. I couldn't understand it. I'm looking everywhere, all around the house for it. I confront my mother because I'm suspicious. She's got a reputation for stealing chocolate, right? She did it when I was 9 years old. Ate every chocolate off the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve. The next day, my father was ashamed of her. He told us she'd have a couple of glasses of extra red wine, right? And guzzled a lot of it, the greedy guts. Right, so obviously, I'm suspicious of this. I'm confronting her. She's denying it. She says I must have just put it somewhere and forgotten. Not likely. But anyway, I'm looking everywhere for it and I cannot find it. It goes on for over an hour until she gets a huff about it and says she wants to go to sleep and I'm keeping her awake looking, right? And I take, well, just help me find it. I know I bought one. Then she drops the bombshell. She'd taken it. She'd taken my tiny Toblerone, the thief. She'd eaten it. I'm livid about this. Why did she not just tell me earlier when the shop was still open so I could have gone and got another one? Anyway, I've come downstairs searching for something else and I've been forced into a very unsatisfactory substitute, a wagon wheel. It's a bloody school lunchbox treat. It's not like a Toblerone. And they're not even big anymore. They're called wagon wheels because they're meant to be the size of wagon wheels. They used to be big, at least. Like the size of a ball now, a tennis ball. That's what they should be called, ball biscuit, right? So I've had a small second-rate snack and then gone and had my bath. I couldn't sleep, tossing and turning all bloody night. I finally fell asleep at about 4 a.m. this morning for a few hours of thin, unsatisfactory sleep. Woke up late, right? And with this on my head. Can you see that? That is a stress spot. My mum tried to deny it and say it's just because of my diet, but no, I eat healthy, right? Loads of nourishing meats and milks and stuff, right? And dairy goods, right? I know my body, and that is a stress spot. Anyway, I'm trying to gouge it out before I go off on this day. I could not find a bloody pin anywhere. I'm having to use one of my not a spasmoid giant badges and it's too deep. I couldn't get it out. I just made it look worse, right? Then I realised that I'm actually late and I have to run to the bloody cafe to meet this lass who was the sister of someone I work with. So I was going to get back to them as well. I turned up looking like a sweaty, spotty mess. It was a nightmare. You want a first date to be popping. I wasn't popping. I was stopping. It was ridiculous. I couldn't stop thinking that I had Mount Vesuvius on my head. Couldn't even enjoy my frothy coffee. Left with my tail between my legs. Get back, and my mum's bloody here with my sister. Pair of them are crafting away together. I've got the sewing machine out. Plenty of bloody pins around now, aren't there, when I don't need them? It's a nightmare. I can't even get in the room with my computer now. The pair of them are crafting away in there. I hate it when women get crafting together. I think they're like Mel and Sue. Pop, pop, pop. Together. It makes me sick. Shut up. Just shut up. I'm sorry to be ranting, but I'm just angry. I need Boom Boom. It's been way too long. It's not natural for a man of my age to know Pornhub as well as he does. And that, I think, is the problem. Ease of access to pornography on the internet. It's made me lazy. It's taken away my edge. That's it, fact. That's it. No fap. No fap for me for a month now. I'll get my desperation back and hopefully that will drive me towards it. Anyway, I'm sorry, that is the video that you've got today. Me ranting away about my mother spoiling my date. Idiot woman. Thick tack, this filthy little spasmoid who writes hate comments on my videos is piped up, right? He says, great video, you lanky nonce, right? Well, I tell you what, thick tack, you can have an opinion, you can pipe up with it once you've grown enough balls to show your own bloody face in your profile photo, rather than using a dirty, digitally edited photo of me that makes me look like a mug. I'm not a mug, you're a mug. Who let their dad off the lead? And this is from King Jammy 008. I'm only guessing that the 008 is probably your age, or your mental age at least. I mean, you're an idiot, basically. I went out there and I tried to change the world. I tried to, eliminate a real world problem. I was loud, I was proud, I stood in a park and I shouted my lyrics out proud. Do you think I like doing that? People were looking at me all funny like, but I did it. I did it to change the world. What did you do today? I've been in town about 20 minutes now and I'm already slightly triggered, okay? So a few people have recognised me. That's fine, right? Most people really nice about it. I stop, say hello, and they ask to take a photo with me. Fine. In fact, nice to meet you guys most of the time, right? However, there are some of you who are absolute spasmoids. I've just met one such bloke, right? Comes up to me, same as normal, asks for a photo and stuff. Do that with him, say hello to him, right? Walk off, and he shouts after me, tic-tac. at me, right, embarrassing me in front of everyone. It's like, what do you think you're doing? Insulting me for being a tic-tac. I don't even care anymore that I look like a tic-tac. My point that I was making back then is that, who are you to criticise? I mean, this bloke looked like a right chav. He looked like Dylan Brewer. He's about 20 years old, right, dripping in chav head to toe. He had plasters on his hands that were all stained, where I could only assume the AIDS was literally seeping out of it. Right, and he's insulting me. Oh, well done on your slightly round head, mate. Saying you're an absolute human equivalent of an AIDS-ridden condom, personality-wise. Spasmoid. Okay, that's out of my system. I'm getting back into the crowds now. I need to get some stuff. I've bought nothing so far. It's a nightmare. I've been back home for about an hour now, and to be honest with you, I wish I hadn't bloody bothered. I've walked into a madhouse in the ultimate act of betrayal and lies and deceit. Alright, so I come in, right, stick the kettle on, and the house is a bit of a mess because my sisters have been over. My mum's been entertaining them, you know, with all the nieces and Eddie here and stuff, right? Anyway, I don't moan about it. I don't moan. That's the way I am. I'm a giving person, right? So stick the kettle on, and I go and think I'll get my calendar chocolate. I was looking forward to it. I was thinking about it on the bus, you know. I didn't eat it before I left because it was too early for chocolate, so I thought I'd have it with my cup of tea. Go up to my bedroom, right, and my calendar has been ransacked. The remaining chocolates have been ripped out of it. Cannot believe it. That's my bloody Christmas calendar. It's my chocolate calendar. I look forward to it every day, opening the little thing open. You know, it's a ritual. Right? So I'm downstairs talking to my mum, you know, confronting her about it, basically, because she's a chocolate fiend. She's known for thieving chocolate, right? And she denies it. She definitely didn't do it, right? And I'm thinking she's never stolen my calendar chocolates before, right? Anyway, she explains to me that it was Eddie, my nephew, my 2-year-old nephew, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm a little bit down about this. You know, it's the ultimate act of betrayal. He knows that was mine, you know. We've got a ritual. When Eddie's over here, he brings his calendar. We open them together. He's never stolen one of mine, all right? So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about it, you know, feeling, quite frankly, a little bit annoyed at him, right? And then I think, you know, my calendar's far too high for him to get up to. I've got it on a high shelf in my bedroom and it's not like the bed's there or something, right? So I go to my mum again and I'm confronting her and it all comes out in a wash, doesn't it? It turns out it was Bluebell, my niece Amy's daughter, who has stolen the chocolates, right? It was basically my sister's fault, Amy, because she forces them to be vegan. They've got no other choice but to thieve chocolate just to experience something nice for once. Christ almighty. I mean, I'll deal with it, you know. It's a kid, you know, I can deal with it, you know, but it's not, it's my calendar. Well, Happy New Year to you all. Not for me. Should be. Had an incredible night last night. Spent it with my lady. The fireworks were booming, and they were not the only thing booming, if you know what I mean. I basically spent the evening surfing on the Sea of Queef. Incredible. Today, I'm coming home. I'm in an Uber. I'm feeling ultra relaxed, full of hope. You know, all my alpha male desires have just been sated. And then I walk through the door, and I'm brought crashing back down to earth by my bloody sister Amy again, right? I come in and the whole house has been trashed. She's been here last night with her children celebrating New Year. Well, apparently celebrating New Year means trashing my house. Made no effort to tidy it up. Obviously expects me to do it, so I'm not having it. I get in the shower thinking I'm going to go over to Gav's, play some FIFA. I'm not going to have my buzz bloody killed. Anyway, start to get my stuff together and I try to find my headphones and I have to go on public transport. I don't like to be left alone with my own thoughts. This is what I find. My bloody AKG ones have had the rubber thing bitten off. I can't even find it. The bit has actually been bitten, so it's all misshapen. I can't even use it. My Stenhousers have had the ear knob, the nubbin, the earbud just pulled right off it. You know, they've been in my room, our children, and just destroyed 80 quid's worth of bloody headphones. I confront my sister about it, and she's just laughing it off like it's nothing. You know, she says, well, what do you expect me to do? I expect you to control your children, to not let them destroy my stuff. Was I involved in a bloody decision to let multiple men chop their muck up inside you? No, I wasn't, you know. Was I involved in your poor parenting decisions to raise your children with the same diet and discipline as a flock of free-range bloody chickens? No, I wasn't, so why should I bear the consequences of it? Oh, it drives me mad, honestly. And she just will not accept that she's done anything wrong. You know, it's her responsibility as a parent not to let them destroy my stuff. Now, I've got to go out in public transport, and I'm telling you, I hate it. You know, public transport is awful, you know. If you haven't got something to distract you with music, I've got like a soundtrack. I'll think happy thoughts. Without music, my mind will turn itself, and I'll be worrying about inadequacies of girth and length from last night or something that don't need to be worried about because I'm very average. You know, and I can't be in the moment if I actually think about the moment. I need a distraction. Oh, God. And you know what, to make it worse, right? She says, oh, if it means that much to you, he says, why don't you keep Bluebell? That's her daughter's Christmas present. You can keep this and you can use it if it means that much to you, right? This is a really big, generous gesture she's made, right? I can either have no music or I can use her please 8-year-old daughter's headphones, which are shaped like a unicorn, right? That me with my head out on public transport like that. She's taking a bloody piss. I'm sorry to start the new year with a rant, but this is what I'm dealing with. New Year's resolution number 1, I am getting the hell out of this house ASAP, because the disrespect that I have just had to endure is the straw that broke the alpha male's back in this case. It's unbelievable. It's just disgusting. Honest to God, right? So, I've run a bath up there. It's been a freezing cold day today. I've been chilly as anything. I've been out in it all day, so I thought, you know what? I'll reward myself with a lovely hot bath. And side note, my lady got me this incredible thing from Lush, a bath bomb called a dragon's egg. So it is, you know, like the perfect opportunity to use this. So I've run my bath, I've popped the dragon's egg in, I've gone to take my clothes off in my bedroom, stick my robe on, and come and get into my bath. And my mum she scuttles straight into the bathroom as soon as I go into my bedroom. And I go to try and get into the bathroom. She's in there. I'm banging on the door. She says, "You'll have to leave me. I'm busy now." "Oh, what the hell are you doing?" "I'm busy. I'm using the toilet. Just go away." I go away and she's in there like 15 minutes. She's having a bloody poo. Honest to God. And side note, right, all over Christmas, all I've bloody heard from her is, "I can't move my bowels," or "I can't move my bowels, I can't shift them, I can't shift them." She even went out and bought something called bloody punty fat cakes today. Some kind of disgusting little licorice that apparently makes you poo. Well, it bloody does make you poo because she's doing it. Well, she did it in my bloody lovely bathroom that was meant to be scented of nice dragon's egg. And now it smells like that. I walk in there after she's finished and she's just skipping off down the stairs like she's 3 bloody stone lighter. And I'm smacked in the face with a wall, a fog of this revolting smell. It's like a post-apocalyptic nuclear waste ground in there. Oh my God, I go in there, it's like thick, you can almost chew on it. I have to flee out of there. Like, the bath looks amazing, incredible. It was even popping and stuff, but you can't smell it. What you can smell is the smell of my mum's bloody greed over Christmas. Brussels sprouts, Christmas dinner. There's a toffee feed that she bloody scoffed last night that were mine. Oh, God, now what am I meant to do? You know, I either go and sit in a bath that stinks of my mother's bloody rectal waste, or I wait for that to shift, and by the time that smell shifts, my bath will be bloody tepid. Oh, she's revolting. It's just disgusting. It's like psychological warfare. And that dragon's egg was a symbol of bloody love, and that's what she's done. She's basically shat upon the love. Oh, God, I'm getting out of this house. New Year's resolution number 1.